Alright, hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we found Eris and a new party member along the way, but we ended up getting caught, and something bizarre has been going on since then. So, game saved, go upstairs, following the bloody trail. Oh, the president, who is taking. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's taking a nap, alright. The permanent nap that you don't wake up from. Yeah. What the hell? So, while we were sleeping, somebody killed the guard, opened my cell door, grabbed that Genova specimen, came up here, killed the president, and then somehow from the top floor of this tower managed to escape. What? This story isn't making any sense here. Well, if he escaped from the 70th floor of this tower, something tells me he's not alive. Ghostly. I mean, how did he get... Yeah, never mind, it's a video game. Video game logic is striking again. Oh, who are you now? Oh yeah? Okay. Isn't that what he just said, Cloud? Are you deaf, Cloud? Okay. I doubt that. Yeah, that's right. Well, soon to be president now that, yeah, chain of succession, however you put that. President dies, vice president takes over. Yeah. What a motley crew. I mean, you're a doofus. I mean, seriously, Rufus, who would be afraid of you? Oh yes, Rufus, you're just so terrifying. Shaking so hard I can barely hold my control. Oh wait a minute, no, that's not from fear, that's from laughter. Wrong emotion. Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to his explanation. Yeah, probably be the next video following this one. Pretty much the bulk of the entirety of the video. Yeah, again, I'm not looking forward to that, but alright, fine. Okay. Yeah, good idea. Shoot. Oh. Okay, this group. Oh, never mind. I didn't have to. Okay, Barrett's still with. Okay, they still get that same group. Here I've been worried about that for nothing. I thought when I chose, yeah, that Barrett was. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking with that, but yeah, I want Barrett in this first group since he's the only one that has a long-range attack weapon, not counting magic spells. Okay. Since all of the enemies they're going to be fighting are mechanic, robot type machines, lightning, restore. Might not need it, but give him back his fire materia that he had. And in case fire don't work too well for him. Okay, I don't have as many materia as I thought I did, dang it. Well, the all materia ain't gonna do much good since we're gonna be fighting single enemies at a time anyways. Except for maybe, oh actually, hold on. Oh no, I don't think the restore, no, he don't have it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Restore all. I don't think they're going to be divided up in a way where that kind of setup won't work, if I remember correctly. But we'll try it anyways. Heal all party members. I think that about I think that's about it for now. Barrett don't need any attack materia since he's got that cannon gun arm. He's the only one that has long range attacks normally. Alright, that should do it. That plus our extremely high, overly high levels for this point in the game. Yeah, game. Okay. Where are we going, by the way? The elevator's right over here. Boss battle number 1. It's on that other platform, so regular attacks won't work unless they're long range, like Barrett's gun cannon. Normal attacks for anyone else other than Barrett, yeah, can't reach that far. So. Probably didn't need to do that yet, but okay. First boss defeated. Now, instantaneously, no chance to heal, no save or anything like that in between. Boss battle number 2. Who again, you need either Barrett's gun arm, cannon, or long range magic attacks. Since he's on that other platform, normal attacks won't reach. Oh, sure, he can go from platform to platform, but we can't. Anyway, there's the second of 3. Now we're back up to Cloud. I don't know, just for the hell of it. I mean, you are the leader of Shinra. And you actually think people are supposed to be afraid of you. That can't be it. Eris is supposed to be the last. Well, of course, there's still debate on whether Sephiroth is even still alive. And really? Nope, guess not. alright. Not gonna be using magic anyway, dummy. Gonna be using this though. Of course, again, be much more effective later in the game. But for now, it was good enough for Doofus. I mean, Rufus. Right now, let's get the hell out of here. Of course, Rufus gets away. Okay, I guess we can save our game now. Never mind. Why was I thinking we couldn't? Okay, forget what I said earlier. I was thinking Tifa stood in the way of Tifa. I was thinking Tifa was blocking a path to the save point. Never mind. I'm an idiot again. He got away. Now we pan back to the other three. We're now back on ground level. Main entrance, exit. Which apparently is blocked. Dude, that ain't gonna... We came here to rescue you. Yeah, then we're just gonna live... Yeah, I don't think so. Then what's the point in us even having came here in the first place if we're just gonna leave you here anyways? Yeah, that's right. Mr. then the person's first name. No, it's supposed in this case to be Mr. Wallace. Barrett's last name. I mean, that's as ridiculous as what? From 2005 to 2020, I worked in Florida supermarket chain called Publix. Everybody used to call the supermarket store founders George Jenkins, Mr. George. And I'd be thinking, no, it'd be Mr. Jenkins, not Mr. George. Oh, even better graphics than we had already. Oh, cool. Granted, I'm not much for cycles in real life, but in video games they can be kind of fun. Oh, sure, Cloud gets that cool looking bike. They get that old jalopy. They got the shaft in this deal. Anyway, wait a minute, we want to get out, so we're going up to an upper level. What? Okay, I guess. Video game logic again. Yeah. This you have to do. Later, there'll be a optional mini game you can play that's a mini game rendition of this. Luckily, that's optional because I ain't too good at this as it is. I mean, I can do this. Just yeah. The idea, of course, been keep these guys away from, protect the rest of our party from these guys. Like so, like 5 or 6 different waves of enemies on bikes. You want to try to keep their health up because the health meter they have at the end of this will be how much health they have at the end of this for the boss battle that'll be there. If they nearly die in this, then they'll be nearly dead for that boss battle. Okay, I have gotten a little better at this over the years. A little bit. Obviously, I'm messing it up now. Helps if you hit the right button. Hit the right button on your controller, that always helps. Persistent little... Man, they really want Eris that badly? Holy crap. Is that it? We reached the end? Ah, what the hell is that thing following us? What? Where'd you come from? Oh, end of the road. Yep, the boss battle I was just talking about. Another mechanical enemy. Oh shoot, none of us. Oh dang it, I didn't equip materia very well. Oh well. Too late now, obviously. Now look at that. Super Tifa picks it up and just body slams it. Freaking 5 times bigger than she is, but that don't matter. It's like, God, what was that? Sabin, I think it was in Final Fantasy VI. Suplexes that train. I think that was Sabin that did that. Granted, I don't remember. It's been several years since I've played Final Fantasy VI. Of course, this battle would probably be over already if I wasn't such a slacker in materia management. If even just one of us had a lightning materia or bolt materia, or if I had that lightning 2, the one that leveled up to level 2 and has bolt 2 on it, if we had that equipped, this battle would have been over already. But, oh well. So I stick at materia management in this video. Eh. Alright, now what? End of the road. Guess we're gonna jump down. What score? What do you... Yeah. We'll find out soon enough. Yep. We finally get to leave Midgar. Finally. To me, this is where the game starts to pick up. And of course, like any opinion, there's people that would say the other way around, that this is where the game starts to get bland, but oh well. Let's go. We've been here at Midgar long enough. Think so? Oh goody, the Village of Calm. Yay. Oh, it's so an okay village as far as RPG towns and villages go. It's just what goes on there when you first get there that, yeah. Alright. As usual, like I said before, the party I'll be having for pretty much the rest of the game, unless story dictates I have someone else in my group. Sorry, Eris. Well, actually, that ain't entirely true either. There will be one boss battle, optional boss battle, where I want Eris because of her healing wind limit break. But anyways, more about that later. For now, speaking of materia management, enemy skill first and foremost, since we're now on the open world map, it will start seeing enemies that have enemy skills you can learn. Secondly, remove all. Okay. Whatever enemy skills she or materia she had. Except for I didn't have a whole lot. Again, even in previous, even a couple videos ago, forgot to buy more materia before heading off to Shinra Towers. Didn't even think about it until I was already up to, what, the 65th floor, and then like, oh shoot, well, too late now. Alright. Store. All. Fire. All. For now, once I get some of those enemy skills, whoever has those won't really need the elementals. Well, I mean, I suppose you know, if you still want it, like fire spells on an ice enemy or ice spells on a fire enemy, you could still go that route. But in my opinion, some of those enemy skills you get later on, and not only are they more effective, but some of them could take less MP. You know, take less MP to use for an attack that's more effective anyways. So yeah, double win scenario, or however you want to put that. Anyways. Okay, lightning. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Restore. Restore. Lightning. rice. Alright, good enough for now. The first enemy that you can meet that potentially has enemy skill to learn is just on this outer rim here, this darker colored circle encasing Midgar. Well, it could probably be fought elsewhere as well. Of course. By the way, now that we're out on the open world map, we no longer need those save points to save our game or use pens. You can do that anywhere on the world map. Which is very useful. I didn't want to go back into Midgar. I've had enough of Midgar for a while. Granted, you will be going back there required much later in the game. And you can optionally go back there to get a couple items that were out of reach now, but you can optionally do that much later as well. But for now, yeah. Enough of Midgar. Okay, this ain't the enemy I wanted. Again, there's people who think the Midgar portion of the game is the best, and now is where the game starts to slow down. Your right to your opinion, but my right to disagree with your opinion. I mean, obviously, a lot of people must think that way because the recent Final Fantasy VII cash grab is just Midgar only. So, yeah. At least until part 2 of the cash grab comes out costing full game price for being just 1/3 of the game. Hence my given name for it, the Final Fantasy VII cash grab. Fans of the remake can defend that all they want, but let's be honest. If they did that crap with the original game, Disc 1 was released in 1997. Disc 2 was released in 1998 or 1999, and Disc 3 was released in 2000 or 2001. No one would have cared. The game wouldn't be the legendary RPG that it is today. Would have been one of the bigger flops of RPG history. Half-ass release policies. Don't give me your crap about the cash grab, so much more detailed than other games today. Yeah, so was this back in the day when this came out. Much, especially graphically, much more detailed than most other games were of this era. Yet they managed to release the whole game at the same time. Granted, it took 3 CDs to put the whole game onto, but still, it was all released on the same time, not in 3 individual parts, 2 or 3 years separated from each other. Cash grab indeed. Anyways, enough about that. Needless to say, I am not a fan of the remake. You can argue nostalgia if you want, but I mean, if it was the whole game from start to finish, from the start of the game up to, the final boss battle, if it was the whole game on multiple discs like the original was, then my opinions might be different. Because it does look like an okay game, like I said earlier. They definitely did a lot with the character development in the remake that they didn't in the original. But releasing it in parts, and the fact that it's only on Sony, 2 strikes against it when I think about it. I'm not buying a Sony PlayStation, a PS4 or 5. I'm tired of buying consoles for just one game. I I did that, bought the PS1 back in the day just to play this. And like I said in other videos, kind of regretted that because other than this game, which is a near masterpiece of gaming history, the only other PS1 game that I really got into was Metal Gear Solid. I mean, Final Fantasy 8 and 9 are okay, but I didn't play them until years later on emulation, or even longer than that for 9 on when I got it for Switch just a couple years ago. It was the first time I played 9. So yeah. Actually, I did. Okay, here's the enemy I've been looking for this whole time since we left Midgar. Anyways, yeah, I did briefly play 9. One of my brothers had it. Just something about it I didn't really care too much for, like 8 at the time. I mean, I like it now that I've replayed it. But anyways, yeah, bought the PS1 back in the 90s just so I could play this game. Metal Gear Solid was the only other game other than this that I even... Yeah, see, that's how that works. Just like Blue Magic in Final Fantasy V. Only here you can use it right away, whereas in Final Fantasy V, running Blue Magic, you couldn't use it until the next battle after that. So yeah, they kind of nerfed that. Here you can use it right away the moment you learn it, even if you're still in that same battle. Anyways, yeah. And of course, it doesn't necessarily have to be Cloud that can use that. Anybody you equip that enemy skill materia to can use that. So, again, kind of like Final Fantasy V with the Blue Magic job class or the Blue Magic ability. Actually, no, there it was a little different. That person had to have been the Blue Magic. It couldn't carry it over from one person to the next. Forget I said that. That, yeah, was a little different in that game. You couldn't carry one person's Blue Magic ability over and give it to another person like that. No, I stand corrected on that one. Of course, I'm making all these Final Fantasy V references when the fact remains that at this point in time, September 1997, nobody outside of the few that might have had computers and emulation ever played Final Fantasy V yet, since it wasn't released in North America until about 2 years later, September 1999, when it was released on the PS1. And that's the version of the game that a lot of people like to complain about because of the slow load times, which I admit can get a little annoying, yes. But for me, granted, the nostalgia of finally being able to play that game, what kind of kills it for me, and why to this day I prefer the Game Boy Advance remake of Final Fantasy V, was the atrocious dialogue for one of the party members, and one of the names for one of the party members and stuff like that. Anyways, here we are. Calm. Alright, well, the segment that goes on here is going to take quite a while. And since I've been making an effort to try to keep these videos to under an hour, or just over an hour in some of the cases, but I'm going to have to end this video here a lot shorter than planned. Because again, the scenario that goes on here is probably going to take at least a half hour, since I'm going to be taking time to read comment on the dialogue as it happens and make commentary. So, I mean, if you're just zipping through the dialogue on like a speed run, you could probably get through this in like 5-10 minutes, but, well, maybe not quite that fast because of the animations, but, I mean, but you can get through it a lot faster if you're just speed running, zipping those, smashing buttons through the dialogue and that. But anyways, yeah, shorter video. Make up for it with the next one, I guess. See you next time when I go through one of my least favorite parts of this game. Yeah. See you then. Bye. For now.